Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our new lesson for the subject of accounting. That is accounting first paper for 11 business studies students. It is also applicable for class 9 business studies and 10 business studies students. Today's our topics is accounts. That is part 3 of chapter 1 from your accounting learning workbook, level 1. Dear learners, I have already completed the two parts of chapter 1, that is introduction, another one transactions. Totally 4 lectures already given in online classes. Okay, now I am starting my new topics, that is accounts. Financial transactions change the financial position of the business. Cash received as well as cash payment is done through transaction. For some transaction, income or expense may increase and decrease. Alternatively, assets or liabilities may also increase and decrease by transaction. Income, expense, asset, and liability are not a particular type. There are different types of many such items in business organization. In a particular table or chart, the income, the expense, the asset, or the liability that is affected by transactions are recorded as per double entry system, and it calculates the gross and net amount of that particular item. Accounts are prepared to know the continuous change and the net amount of each item. Okay, dear students, I would like to request at this moment, take your accounting practice copy for writing the definition of account. In ordinary sense, an account is a summarized and classified form of transactions. In ordinary sense, an account is a summarized and classified form of transactions. In broad sense, the summarized and classified statement, which is prepared according to accounting principles under appropriate head by arranging the same class of transactions relating to asset, liability, equity, income or revenue, and expense in a particular period is called account. In broad sense, the summarized and classified statement, which is prepared according to accounting principles under appropriate head by arranging the same class of transactions relating to asset, liability, equity, income, and expense in a particular period is called account. According to accounting specialists and organizations, the famous writers Weigand, Caso, and Kimmel, an account is an individual accounting record of increases and decreases in specific asset, liability, and stockholder equity items. According to R.N. Carter, account is a ledger record in a summarized form of all the transactions that have taken place with the particular person or things specified. According to L.C. Cropper, an account is a statement of a particular matter or service or dealings expressed according to bookkeeping in words and figures. Features of an account. Totally 10 features of an account. Number 1, title of the account. Number 2, specific format. 2 formats are available in an format: T format and moving balance format. Number 3, 2 sides of an account: debit side and credit side. Number 4, dual aspect, that is dual entity. Number 5, classifications of account. Number 6, determination of result. 7, time and date of the transaction. Number 8, balancing of accounts. Number 9, testing the arithmetical accuracy. Number 10, closing the accounts. Dear students, I think you have written the definition of account in your accounting practice copy for your future betterment. Attention please. Concept of accounts. The main objective of accounting is to calculate financial result and financial position. It's required to record the transactions in disciplined and proper way to achieve these objectives. Because of transactions, continuous increase, decrease happen to assets, liabilities, equity, incomes, and expenses. It's needed to record continuous increase, decrease, and to know the net amount of each item at an interval of a specific time. Just give an example for an account. Adil Traders in March 2017 sold goods taka 15,000, sold old furniture for taka 3,000 and loan taken from bank taka 5,000. He spent taka 8,000 for house rent, taka 6,000 for gas and electric bill, and taka 3,500 for conveyance, and taka 2,000 for salary of employees. All cash receipts and cash payments are mentioned above of Adi Traders for the month of March 2017. How much cash balance will be left in hand? To know the balance, following way can be applied. Total receipt in these transactions is equal to taka 23,000 and total payments is taka 19,500. So the balance of cash, that is taka 3,500. We know two types of accounts table are using in accounting: T table and moving balance table. In T table there are two sides, debit side and credit side. In debit side total 4 columns: date, account title, journal folio, taka. In right side, date, account title, journal folio, taka. In moving balance format, the first column is date, second one accounts title, third one journal folio, fourth one debit taka, fifth one credit taka, and last one balance, that is debit balance, another one credit balance. Dear students, you have to know features of T table, that is T account. There will be a title of account. The table will be divided into two parts, debit and credit. 4 columns of both sides, total 8 columns. Balance of accounts, difference between total debit and credit should be calculated after an interval of a specific time period. Should have a code number for each account. Another important topic, features of moving balance format, that is table. There will be a title of account. Should have a code number for each account. 1 column each for date, account title, and journal folio. Total 4 columns for amount. Debit and credit amount columns situated side by side. Balance of accounts is calculated after each posting of transaction. Dear students, just I discussed about the accounts and accounts concept. Now I am going to classify the account. Classification of account according to modern concept or current system or American system. 5 types of account. Number 1, asset. Second one, liability. Third one, equity. Fourth one, revenue. Fifth one, expense. I'm telling again, according to modern concept, 5 types of account: asset, liability, equity, revenue, expense. According to old or traditional system, that is golden format, 3 types of account. Number 1, personal account, that is receivable and payable. 2 types of account are available in personal, that is receivable and payable, that is debtor and creditor. Second one is GL account, that is asset account. Third one is nominal account, that is income and expense. 2 types of nominal account, income or revenue and expense account. Basis on the classification of account, on the basis of name, on the basis of assets, on the basis of incomes and expenses. Receivable means a person or firm who has received benefit from us and he owes money to us. Payable account, payable means a person or firm who has already given us benefit. Real account is an account which deals with thing, property, asset, such as furniture, land, equipment, etc. Nominal account, an account which records transaction on expenses, incomes, gains and losses is called nominal account. It is two types: income account. Account of income and gains are included in this class, such as sales account, rent received, interest received, etc. Expense account. Account of expenses and losses are included in this class, such as salaries expense, advertisement expense, discount allowed, etc. When prepaid, advance, outstanding, unpaid, payable, receivable, due, accrued are added to the heading of the nominal account, it becomes a personal account. According to modern concept, totally 5 types of account. Asset, transaction relating to assets and properties are recorded in this account. Liability account, transaction relating to liabilities of the business are recorded in this account. Equity, transaction relating to equity, that is capital drawings reserve, are recorded in this account. Revenue account, accounts of income and gains are included in this class. Expense, accounts of expenses and losses are included in this class. Dear learners, you are watching a slide for asset account. The account which deals with the thing, asset or property is called asset account. The following information are available for the list of assets account. Cash, that is cash balance or cash fund or cash in hand. Bank deposit, bank balance, cash at bank. Closing stock or inventory or unsold goods. Accounts receivable or debtors, notes receivable or bills receivable, advance rent or advance expenses, accrued interest, that is accrued income, commission receivable, supplies, that is office supplies or store supplies, unused stationery or stock of stationery, investment or savings paper, land, building, machinery, furniture, goodwill, patent, trademark, lease asset, copyright, motor car, delivery van, accrued interest on investment, loan allowed to other person or an organization, deferred advertisement, research cost, business transfer cost, and preliminary cost, etc. related to asset account. Dear students, I think you have written in your accounting practice copy. This is the very important topics for this chapter. That is account. Asset I have already completed. Now I am going to next slide, that is liability account and equity account. Transaction relating to payable or unpaid or due are recorded in this account. Transaction relating to owner, that is capital drawings, are recorded in this account. The following information are available: the list of liability and list of equity account. List of liability: bank overdraft, accounts payable or creditors, notes or bills payable, outstanding expenses or expenses due, interest due on loan, unearned revenue, advance of late rent, commission payable, loan or bank loan or mortgage loan, bond, debenture, etc. related to liability account. Items of equity: capital, additional capital, general reserve, drawings, that is contra equity. Income tax, another one, is related to drawing, that is contra equity. Life insurance premium is related to drawings, that is contra equity. These accounts are related to equity account and liability account. Did students write place in a hurry? This information are very easy, but you have to write in your accounting practice copy for practicing more and more. Now I am going to next slide for revenue account. Transaction relating to income or gain or profit are recorded in this account. The following information are available for the list of revenues account or incomes account. Sales. On the other hand, sales return, that is contra revenue. It is deducted from the sales amount. Rent received, discount received, commission received, interest received, interest on investment, interest on savings paper, interest on security paper, interest on loan allowed, interest on drawings, sublet rent, that is subtenant rent, apprenticeship premium, dividend receipt, share transfer fee, profit on sale of fixed asset or investment or consignment goods, etc. related to revenues account. Dear learners, you have to write in a hurry. There are different types of revenue account. Now I am going to next slide for the expenses account. Transaction relating to expense or loss are recorded in this account. Following information are available for the list of expenses account. Purchase. On the other hand, purchase return is contra expense account. Carries, another name, it carries in, carries outward. Transportation in, transportation out. Freight, freight in, freight out. Wages, direct labor. Fuel cost, gas, light and electricity. Duty or import duty or export duty. Salary expense, insurance premium, advertisement, publicity expense, rent expense, discount allowed, commission or commission paid, trade expenses, that is business expenses, stationery expenses, bad debt or uncollectible debt, depreciation or amortization or deflation, interest or interest paid, interest on loan or debenture, interest on bank overdraft, interest on capital, apprenticeship allowance, abnormal loss, lost, stolen, miscreants, loss on sale of fixed asset or investment or consignment goods, opening stock of goods, dock charge, general expenses, etc. are related to expenses account. Dear students, I've already given in the slide different types of account from the beginning of asset, liability, equity, revenue and expenses. Some accounts are discussed for your betterment. Capital account, equity. There is capital account is one kind of equity account. Money, goods, assets and other services provided by the owner to the business record in capital account. Drawings account is one kind of equity account. Money, goods, assets and other services taken for own use by the owner from the business record in drawings account. Cash, that is one kind of asset, cash and bank. Cash received and cash payment by the transactions recorded in cash account. Purchase, that is one kind of expenses account. Goods purchase, anything bought for sale on cash, check, card, credit and bill, and goods stolen, destroyed, used and distributed record in purchase account. Sales, that is one kind of revenue account. Goods sale, anything bought for sale on cash, check, card, credit and bill record in sales account. Furniture account, that is one kind of asset account. Chair, table, almirah, showcase, file cabinet and other fixed asset buy and sell record in purchase furniture account. Loan, that is one kind of liability account. Loan taken and repayment of loan for business from individual or organization record in loan account. Name of individual or organization can be added. A is loan account or bank loan account. If business provide loan, loan paid, then loan allowed should use. Okay, dear students, that's all for being today. For the part 3, that is account, chapter 1 from your accounting learning workbook level 1. Thank you very much. Allah.